Our next speaker is with the City of Sacramento Solid Waste Services. One of the big areas of waste is in the medical industry. And so Marty Strauss is going to tell us a little bit about how that is being reduced. Help me welcome Marty.
Is this the correct one? That is the correct one. All right. Thank you. Yes. On my way over here tonight, I was thinking sustainability, and I had the question of, at the end of my week, I buy flowers for my wife who was with me, Suzanne, and it's 90 degrees out, and we're going to be coming to this event. How do I sustain flowers? So that was my question and dilemma. The florist handed me a vase and filled it with water, and the flowers are safe and being sustained. A little bit different topic. How you heard the term universal waste in Dean's presentation. Sharps, needles, diabetics, MS patients, anyone, veterinary clinics. I had the sheer joy one time in my life of trying to give a parakeet a shot. That is a challenge. When I had a horse, I had to give my horse a shot for the strangles. He ate better than I did every morning. But what do I do with the needles? How many of you know in 2008, I can't throw them in the trash? And where do I take them? Well, 97% of the people are not like you people. They're putting them in the trash. We're only capturing 3%. So a couple of years ago, City of Sacramento said, we need to address this issue. And it was in 2008 that the state passed the bill saying, home-generated sharps, sharps that you use at home, needles that you use for self-injection, lancets that you use for testing, cannot be put in the trash. So our household hazardous waste facility can take them. The county's household hazardous waste facility can take them. But it costs us 9 cents per sharp to take them. Capturing 3% of them costs $25,000 a year. Capturing 30% of them costs about $260,000 a year. You put that into perspective, combined programs, county and city, we're running on $1 million a year for our total household hazardous waste programs, and those costs are going up because of other materials that we are having to take in and pay for. So we started a series of workshops, and as I said, we can take them to the household hazardous waste facilities. You can take them through mail-back, and also consolidation centers. So consolidation centers are the pharmacies where you buy them, the veterinary clinics where they're distributed, the doctor's office who prescribes them and gives them to you, wherever you get the needle. And we passed an ordinance on July 13th, City of Sacramento, that said, very simply put, if you sell it, distribute it, give it out, you must take it back at the end of life, meaning when you're done with it at no additional cost to the resident. So what that meant was, next slide please, sorry. The numbers, I think I just went through, we generate 10 million sharps in the Sacramento County, home-generated sharps. We're capturing 3% of them, as I said, right now. We're trying to make it more convenient. Take them back where you got them from. It's a public health issue. It was not a budget issue for us because we are what is called a 218 program. I don't want to get too elaborate. That means fee for service, so we had to charge people for bringing the sharps in. So, but people were happy. They could bring them in. They had a spot to bring them. But we were getting way too many and way more than we could handle, even at the 3%. Next slide, please. The disposal options, take them back to where you got them from, mail back in a prescribed envelope. It's a special mail back envelope that is issued through the pharmacy board of the state and the federal DEA. And what they loved, and we put it on the bottom, they put it on the top, take it back to your household hazardous waste facility. Take back your batteries, take back your fluorescent tubes, take back your sharps to the household hazardous waste facility. And we can't handle that many. So we came up with a price of $5.05 per pound. And we started taking them back and encouraged residents to use the mail bag. And next slide, please. Then, as I said, on July 13th, we passed the ordinance that said retailers, medical offices, pharmacies, veterinary clinics, any place where you get a sharp